I be the Heavenly Father, glorified be Messiah, Jeshua, and the Holy Spirit. Greetings to all my brothers and sisters of all nations and all colors. Okay, we're going to keep talking about the condemnation of mutating, messing with your genes, enhancing yourself, or being demonized with sorcery or spirits. And let's make this clear that everybody accept it. I want to make it clear that whatever blood type it is, you're still welcome if you're a good person. Absolutely. It's not about that, because anyways, they're trying to do something beyond that. They're trying to put you on a vibration of an abomination type of thing. So I want to make that clear. Okay. Now let's go to Leviticus chapter 9. Chapter 19. Let's start with verse 9. Okay. Take heed, all of us. Okay. When you reap the harvest of your land, you should not reap to the very edges of your field, or gather the gleanings of your harvest. You shall not strip your vineyard bare, or gather the fallen grapes of your vineyard. You shall leave them for the poor and the alien. I am Elio, your father. Okay, I'm gonna continue. You should not steal. You should not deal falsely. You shall not lie to one another, and you shall not swear falsely by my name. Profane the name of your father. I am Eli. I'm Elio. You know what I'm saying? You should not defraud your neighbor. You should not steal, and you should not. And you should not steal, and you should not keep your neighbors the wages of labors until the morning. You should not refile the deaf, or put a stumbling block before the blind. You shall fear your father, who is Elio. Now, you shall not render an unjust judgment. You shall not be partial to the poor, or defer to the great. With justice you should judge your neighbor. You should not go around as slanderers amongst the people, and you should not profane by the blood of your neighbor. I am Elio. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there real quick before I continue. Okay, man, I basically tell you that don't be saying that salvation is like saying that trying to like reach out to the lost people of, saying of the melanin, for example, and just not even trying to accept anybody else, man. That's gonna get you destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's saying there. That's what it says here, that do not profane by the blood of your neighbor. Don't be like, oh man, this fool, like I said, that's why I wanted to make it clear, that all the brothers, it's not just the RNA blood, man. It's the wicked, they run the world, have that blood type, but there's good people that blood type. Just like there's bad people from that have, regular, melanin DNA, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make that very clear, man, because we don't want to exclude nobody, man. So, we want to go according to the scriptures, man, exactly how it goes, man. And besides, man, they're trying to do something beyond that, man. They're trying to mutate you to a demon vibration, man. Now, you should not hate in your heart, see, anyone of your kin. You should reprove your neighbor, or you will incur guilt yourself. See, and basically like that, tell your neighbor, hey man, repent and accept it, man. You should not take vengeance or bear a grudge against any of your people, but you should love your neighbor. See, your neighbor as yourself. I am Elio. See, you shall keep my status. You shall not let your animals, see, breed with a different kind. You shall not sow your field with two kinds of seed, nor shall you put on a garment made of two different materials. Thank you very much. He's basically saying, so that goes to our humanity. Don't try to be a cyborg or put on other bullshit that they're trying to make you do here, man. Because that's not that doesn't go, man. The Father that'll get you destroyed, man, real quick, But see that we needed to clarify that, man, because I didn't in the first earlier video. I made a video recently, but my first video I just singled out just RNA, without explaining myself more deeply, brothers and sisters, man. Once again, I apologize if I didn't put the message on right the first time, but I redeemed myself. I feel like I redeemed myself with that video, and I'm making it more clear now, And it's to be learned for all of us to like be more specific of what we're going to say, you know what I mean? Because sometimes we just say things and we don't revise it and see if there could be a misunderstanding or misleading, you know what I mean? And right now it's not the time, man, to do that, man. It's time to be together and love one another, man, because that's the way the Father wants it. A tree and its fruit, says, beware of false prophets, see, who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravaging wolves. You will know them by their fruits. Are grapes gathered from thorns, or figs from thistles? In the same way, every good tree bears good fruit, but the bad trees, bear bad fruit, and a good tree cannot bear bad fruit. You know what I'm saying? And nor can a bad fruit bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Thus you will know them by their fruit. See? Now, concerning self-deception, okay? Not everyone who says to me, Father, 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 will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father in heaven. On that day, many will say to me, Adonai, Adonai, did I not prophesy in your name and cast out demons in your name and do many deeds of power in your name? Then I will say, declare to them, I never knew you. Go away from me, you evildoers. See? So that's why we have to clean our garments, man, to make sure that we're right, man, with the Father, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, sometimes you might think, hey, man, I'm no exception, absolutely, by that, man. You might think that, you know, you're right, but hey, man, you're absolutely wrong, man. Okay? So, here you go now. Let's go to Acts, right? Here you go, look. Acts 17. The Most High who made the world and everything in it, he is Elio of the heavens and earth, does not live in shrines made by human hands, nor is he served by human hands, as though he needed anything, since he himself gives to all mortals life and breath in all things. From one ancestor he made all nations inhabited the whole earth, and he allotted the times of their existence and boundaries of the places where they would live, so that they would search for him and perhaps grope for him and find him, though indeed he is not far from each one of us. For in him we live and move and have our being, and even so of your own poets have said, for we too are his offsprings. See, there you go. See, so see, even our Lord, see, so even, you know, the good and the bad, everybody's his, man. You know what I'm saying? He breathes life to all of us, you know. Now, let's finish it with Romans, first chapter, chapter 18, the guilt of humankind. See, humankind, okay? For the wrath of Elio is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and wickedness of those who by the wickedness suppress the truth. For what can be known about Elio is plain to them, because Elio has shown it to them. Ever since the creation of the world, his eternal power and divine nature, invisible though they are, have been understood and seen through the things he has made. For they are without excuse. See? For though they knew Elio, they did not honor him as the Most High or give thanks to him. But they became fertile in their thinking, and their senseless minds were darkened. See? Claiming to be wise, you know, sorcery, witchcraft, mutation, all that. They became fools, and they exchanged the glory of the immortality of Elio for images resembling a mortal human being or bird or four-footed animal or reptile. See, so you know they mingled and mutated genes, man. You know, therefore Elio gave them up to the lust of their hearts, to impurity, to the degrading of their bodies amongst themselves, because they exchanged the truth about the Father for a lie and worshipped and served the creature rather than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. See, the creature, man, the dino, the serpent, the sea curls, whatever, all the abominations of folklore, man. Believe it, true, man. Where do you think you have all these abomination fossils, man? For this reason, Elio gave them up for a degrading passions. The women exchanged natural intercourse for unnatural. See, that means sleeping with animals, doing whatever. And in the same way, also men gave up natural intercourse with women when consumed with passions for one another, homosexuality and lesbianism. Men committed shameless acts with men and received in their own persons the due penalty for their errors. Since they did not see fit to acknowledge Elio gave them up to a debased mind. See, that means that you're fucked. Your brain just doesn't know how to be right. And to things that should not be done. They were filled with every kind of wickedness, evil, convulsions, malice, full of envy, murder, strife, deceit, craftiness. They are gossipers, slanderers, God-hating, consoling, haughty, boastful, inventors of evil, rebellious towards parents, foolish, faithless, heartless, ruthless. They know Yeshua decree that those who practice such things deserve to die. Yet they not only do them, but even applaud others who practice it. There you go. See, so you know what? Let's do one more, man. Here you go. Let's go Galatians, right? Here you go. Here you go. So we have ceased, you know. Here. We ask you that you may be filled with the knowledge of Elio, with all spirit and wisdom and understanding, so that you may lead lives worthy of Elios, fully pleasing to him, as you bear fruit in every good work, as you grow in knowledge of the Father, you may be made strong with all strength that comes from his glorious power, and may you be prepared to endure everything with patience while joyfully giving thanks to the Father who has abided you to share in his inheritance of the saints in the light. He has rescued us from a power of darkness and transferred us into the kingdom of his beloved Son, in whom we have redemption, the forgiveness of the sins. Okay, there you go, Cecil. I hope this was edifying. I love you all, man.